What's going on, guys? I'm Franky Gomez, and you had that one show you wonder why it ended. I'm Franky Gomez, and this show is like happy endings. Welcome back to another episode, guys. And another show that's a crap ending is an AMC show called The Walking Dead Season 3. And it's another one of those episodes where I talk about like the entire season, like the entire series. So, The Walking Dead is based on like a graphic comic book series, and now it's made into a TV show kind of like like Arrow, The Flash, Gotham, based on like comic books and iZombie. So yeah, and basically the series follows it's in Georgia and follows the main character is Rick Grimes, a like sheriff, and he wakes up in like a zombie apocalypse, and they don't call zombies, they call them walkers because the Walking Dead. And I'm pretty sure all you know this if you read the comics or the TV series or both. But I'm just saying this for like the viewers that don't know what The Walking Dead is. So yeah, it's a zombie show technically. And last week it had its season finale. It was on its I think its fifth season. Yeah, I forget sometimes. And yeah, so yeah, and basically he wakes up in a zombie apocalypse. He tries to find his family, and he does, and forms a group to survive, and basically just it's a survival since it's a zombie apocalypse. Excuse me. And like they did lost people like close to them, like family, because it's a zombie apocalypse. I mean, bad things really do happen. I mean, Game of Thrones is a lot worser, and Attack on Titan, I think it's like almost as equally as worse. But yeah, so basically it's like a zombie apocalypse show. I mean, I never read the comics, but because I didn't want to know too much, and I want to be surprised. So I basically going to talk about the season now, season 3. So in the third season, Rick and his group find a abandoned, well, not technically abandoned, like prison, and they take that for shelter, and they have a new enemy, called the Governor. And I'm just telling like the plot of season 3. I'm not gonna spoil too much. But yeah, so they find shelter in a prison, and it was like, since it was a prison, like there was a lot of walkers, because like prisons hold like prisoners, and yeah, so they had to clear that up since it was a lot of walkers. But yeah, with Rick's group, like they can handle anything. But yeah, also, just to say one thing, this was the season where Carl is stubborn and annoying. I mean, if you watch the first two seasons, like pretty much you don't like him. In the third season, he basically becomes a badass. So basically, I'm just saying that this is technically the season where Carl becomes, less annoying and more of a badass. Because let's face it, no one liked Carl from season 1 or 2. He was really annoying from the first two seasons. But yeah, so in the prison, and you got a new enemy called the Governor. So I'm gonna tell you like what's crappy about it. In this season, like we lost a lot of like characters. Like we started with from like the first season. Like that's what I'm basically saying. Like I didn't like this season 3 because we lost like the original characters we had from season 1. Because like in this season, like we had a lot of loss. Like pretty much every character, like the main characters, like they lost someone very close to them, like close friends, family members. Yeah, because they really lost like a lot of the original characters from the first season. I mean, not I'm pretty sure not from any characters from season 2. I mean, season 2 was like I'm just gonna try not to spoil too much, but like characters from the farm, like saying who. But yeah, it's just season 3 we lost a lot of the original characters from the first season. I mean, and they all died like very tragically. I mean, I think season 3 is is like the season with most tragedies, like losing like main characters. But with the rest of the seasons, like we lose some of the like less of the main characters from season 4 and 5, but more like characters that arrive for like not like from the original group from season 1, like kind of like some of the new members from season 2, like 3. And yeah, it's just season 3 we lost a lot of the original characters. And yeah, it was just like very tragic. But that's why I don't really like season 3. Like, we just lost too many of the original characters. But luckily, that kind of shifted like through season 4 and 5. I mean, that's why I don't really like season 3. We just lost too much of the original characters. But it's a zombie apocalypse show. I mean, anything can happen. Like, pretty much the original characters and the new characters are, easily to be killed off like at any time. In the like third season, we did get some of the original characters that died back. I mean, they don't, as in like not like zombies, but they kind of like just like ghosts, like haunting, like some of the characters, mostly Rick. Like basically, like people that were close to them, you probably know if you watch the show or not. But yeah, basically like some of them come back as like just like haunting, like some of the characters, like it's just like some of them really went through a hard time, like losing like the ones they care about the most that were really close to them. I mean, yeah, season 3, I think it was alright for me because like we had like some of the original characters come back that we thought were dead, with new characters that like are interesting, and yeah. But yeah, that's what basically season 3. We just lose too many like of the original characters from the first season. But what can you do? I mean, some of them, like some of the new characters from season 2, like do have tragedies too. I mean, they don't die, just they kind of lose parts of themselves, if you know what I mean, if you watch the show. I'm just trying not to spoil too much anymore, because, yeah. Well, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked it, new episodes every 2 weeks. I'm Franky Gomez, and this show's archive ends, and it gets you in 2 weeks, so bye.